This week we're on a muzzleloader hunt in Kansas.
In pursuit of whitetail bucks.
And the show starts right now.
I remember crystal clear my first hunt with Dad, chasing my first big buck mule deer with bright orange vest and old wool cap, hiking on tired legs, rifle slung across my back. There's one memory that still stands out above the rest, when Daddy looked me in the eyes and said, "Shoot straight, son, I know you can. I pray God will guide your hand. When your big chance comes around, push away all fear and doubt. Take aim, have faith, shoot straight."
You got the flowers, Wyatt?
We made it here. We are excited.
How you doing,
We
buddy?
made it!
How you doing?
See ya.
Everybody's injured. I got a broke finger. You guys are all injured. It's good to see you, man.
Man,
Did you have a good trip?
we did. We did.
Did it rain all the way?
Yeah, that's
That's
good
a
though.
good thing, man.
That's
It's the first
good.
rain we've had in months.
He's the trooper.
Oh, we're so glad we're here.
This is
This is like a
amazing.
family reunion, you know. It's the great thing about hunting camps.
You survived that wreck and
We did. Lord took care of us. So now
Man,
we gotta
look
go
at that.
hunting. Wow.
That much for the bullseye.
Perfect.
Well, we made it to camp, and Wyatt made sure his CVA Optima V2 was still on after the flight. Let's see if he can get a big whitetail.
He's got the gear. He's got the luck. Now we're gonna see if he's talented.
Let's find out.
Okay.
It was early morning as we headed to the blind to see if Wyatt could get a Kansas whitetail.
Shoot Straight is brought to you by Cabela's, CVA, Power Belt, Buck Knives, Conus Optics, Realtree Camouflage, Night and Hail Game Calls, Ratchet Straps USA, Bitterroot Tool and Machine, Hodgdon Powder, Browning.
These are our Powerbelt Platinum bullets, designed especially for Magnum Charge. Platinums provide optimal on-game performance at higher velocities, making them the perfect choice for shooters who use a Magnum Charge. Powerbelt, America's #1 muzzleloading bullet.
I, Jackknife Jed, do leaveth my barred rifle to the next thing that finds it. Yours truly, Jackknife Jed. Yes! A CVA Acura!
Fish on! Come on, get together.
Yeah, right. Bitterroot Tool and Machine is a full-service precision CNC machine shop,
Specializing in design to production.
serving the aerospace, mining, munitions, and firearms industry.
Also home of the Grainmaker. They specialize in custom reloading machines.
Specialty services include engineering, stamping, tool and die, machining, grinding, powder coating, and parts assembly.
Bitterroot Tool and Machine, where their motto is, do right by the customer.
This is the Aerolite, our newest premium Powerbelt bullet. Designed for maximum performance at moderate velocities, they're perfect for standard loads at any distance or magnum loads at long distance. Powerbelt, America's #1 muzzleloading bullet.
Before the break, Wyatt had his sights on a giant Kansas whitetail.
Wah, wah.
Got him good. You nailed him. He dropped right there.
You did?
He did.
Awesome.
That is a huge buck.
You're so wide.
He is huge.
My heart was pounding. I was just shaking. That's a toad.
Mr. Gene put you on a monster.
Did I get him?
Oh, you got him good. He dropped right there.
Thank the Lord.
I'm shaking. Let's.
There he is. Yeah. He's right there. Oh my word. He just dropped. He went like 10 yards. Oh my word. Dad, that is a stinking giant. Yeah. He split off his G2. He has kickers everywhere. Look at this baby. Look at that. Kansas Whitetail Adventures. Oh my word, here, I'll put this on my shoulder. We got him.
Good.
I nailed him.
Wyatt.
He just
This
dropped.
is a monster deer hunting with our good buddy Gene Piercy down here. You hunted down here last year. Got
I
your
got
first buck
4
with a
by 5.
muzzleloader. And this, Gene told us, I got some trail cam pics that there's some bucks coming through here. He said there's a big one.
So there was
Lots
this
of fun.
one.
Look at that.
He's got
Listen.
kickers here, all over. He has a split G1. It's awesome.
15 points. That's what he said.
Yeah.
There's one with 15 points on. This
That's
is huge.
toad.
Using the CVA Optima V2. That's
It
a new
worked.
version. Thumbhole stock and real tree.
Extra green.
Extra green. Man. And the load you were using the IMR White Hots with a power belt.
Oh,
Aerolite.
Aerolite.
250 grain, which that bullet's made for 100 grains of powder. Buck was right at about 100 yards.
Just dropped
He
it.
just dropped. This is a monster deer. This is what you come to Kansas for.
Yeah.
Mr. Gene's coming to pick us up, and we'll bring him in here.
He's awesome.
This is good. Let's thank the Lord for giving you such a big deer this morning.
Thanks for letting us get this monster deer. Thanks for letting us come out here. Thanks for the meat. That would be really good. Helps that be good. Helps have a fun day. Amen.
Amen. What a dandy.
Mr. Dean just has arrived. I got him!
Wow, look at that rack stick.
Yeah, he was right here and I shot him and he just went a few yards and dropped.
Holy, that's a monster. When you said you got a monster, you wasn't kidding.
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. That's a
I shot him from right here. I love it. Split G1, points everywhere, just flying.
Wow.
Thank you, Gene. It's
Thank you.
incredible.
That's awesome.
Thank you, buddy.
Big deer like this, it doesn't get any better than that.
Look how fat he is.
Website's on the
Something.
screen. Give them a call. I promise you they'll have a great time. 2 years in a row with a muzzleloader.
Exactly. Last year the MR, now the Optima VT.
And you know what? It's been your 2 best deer with
It
a
has.
muzzleloader.
My last 2 deer have been my beast. Kicker right there.
You know, I normally talk a lot. I am speechless.
They's got a forking.
Man, well, you gonna have to be working hard for Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Gene. I mean, this is
what he said he's getting on this one.
my goodness, what a beautiful buck.
Dropped him right in his tracks at 100 yards.
And now, Straight Talk Tip of the Week, brought to you by RatchetStraps.com.
Just recently, I was asked in an interview by an outdoor writer, Chad, what is your favorite go-to load for muzzleloading whitetail deer? Well, today I'm going to share that with you. I like the IMR White Hots powder, either 100 or 150 grains. It's a pelletized form of powder. It burns extremely clean, and it also shoots very fast. You can get speeds up to over 2,000 feet per second with it. What about your bullet? Well, I am always a Power Belt fan and have been a Power Belt fan for years. I've used these bullets all over the world and they work very, very well. Now the one I like to use right here is the Arrow Light, either a 250 grain or a 300 grain bullet. These bullets are very accurate, they get the job done, and you don't get all that plastic residue in your barrel that you'd get with a Sabot or a Sabot when you're shooting that gun. So if I have one chance to go hunting whitetail deer and I have one load I can pick, it's going to probably be 100 grains of IMR White Hots powder and a 250 grain Arrow Light Power Belt bullet. And that's your Straight Talk Tip of the Week.
To be a waterfowl hunter, you have to be able to adapt. Everything from decoying to the way we scout to the way we set up in the field. Everything that's gone into the new era of camouflage is amazing to me as well. New reeds are added, new colors of grasses, new shades, new backgrounds. And now you look at the Max 5 pattern and you get into any kind of situation, whether it's a cornfield, flooded timber, reeds, you have something that will hide you. The camouflage pattern does the rest.
My name is Ashley J with another legendary hunting tip from Night and Hail.
When you see a deer that's out of range, make sure to time your call based on wind direction. Deer approach sound from downwind, so holding off on your call until he's in front of you will force him to cut back towards you instead of around where he will catch your scent.
A legendary hunt starts with a legendary call. Night and Hail Game Calls.
At RatchetStraps.com, we have straps for all your needs. Motorcycle and ATV straps, tree stand safety straps, pickup truck tie-downs, car tie-downs, and much more. We custom make straps to ensure you get high-quality straps at a great price. With a large variety of colors, hooks, and ratchets to choose from, you can get straps that are perfect for your application. Order online now at RatchetStraps.com.
Whatever hell you hunt in, Browning's rugged, all conditions Hell's Canyon technical clothing has everything you need to get there and back. Browning Hell's Canyon. See you there.
Well, Wyatt did a great job in Kansas.
He sure did. He blew some smoke on that big old buck.
He did. And you know what? When we're not wearing our real tree camouflage, we love wearing our Western Roper apparel. So speaking of the West, we're going west, young man, to Montana.
Sounds good.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to see if I can get a mule deer doe with my bow.
A doe with his bow. Let's see what he can do.
Should I shoot her in the neck?
This week, recipes from the field, we're doing lasagna soup. You like soup?
I like soup.
You like soup. During those hunting times when it's kind of cold outside, you want to warm up with a nice bowl of soup. It's another thing that you can do with your venison, with your burger. We actually had Butcher Block make us some country sausage. So it kind of adds a different flavor. We love it in soup. So I've got the country sausage I've already browned with a little bit of onion seasoning in there. Just sauteed some onions with it. We're going to turn this on. Okay, Wyatt, this is what we're going to do. You're going to keep that stirring real gentle, and I'm going to add what we're going to put in it. Okay, we got some garlic, some flavoring, some oregano. Just stir it real gentle. There you go. This is some crushed red pepper. Walker likes crushed red pepper. Okay, I'm just going to kind of stir that in and get all those seasonings all in there good. Good deal. Now we've got 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. The tomato paste actually needs to cook down just a little bit. So you kind of want to watch the coloring on it. It's good to see that it kind of gets more of a orangey color. It loses the red and it kind of gets more of a burnt orange, but not burnt. Don't burn it. Now, move your arm back. We're going to add some of these diced up tomatoes. 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Ooh. Stir those in there, real gentle. There we go. Ooh, it's starting to smell good, doesn't it?
It does. If only they could smell it.
If only you could smell it, he says. Now we're going to add this chicken broth. There we go. Go ahead and boil the water. Do your pasta up and kind of let it cool just a little bit so it's ready to go in the soup mixture. You got that tomato base color really good. That's in there good. So now we're going to add some basil. I'll put the pasta in next. Okay, ready? Drop it down so it doesn't splatter. Ooh, that looks good. We're going to add 2 bay leaves. There we go. And we're going to let this simmer. And I just leave it on the stove. Go ahead and put a lid on it and let it simmer for at least 30-45 minutes. You can put this in a crock pot. That way it stays nice and warm. Because you know those men in your life when they're hunting, they don't always show up back at home when they plan on it. Okay, Wyatt, we've let it simmer for about 30-40 minutes. Let's see. Take that lid off.
Ooh, that looks good.
Ooh. I bet you're wanting a sample, huh?
I do.
You do. I've got this bread bowl. I love doing these bread bowls. You can make them homemade or you can get a little help from the bakery. Either way, you know. Ooh. Now look here. This is what's good. You can take a little bit of this ricotta cheese. top right on top of it, and a little bit of the mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Dip it in there. You gonna sample it?
I will. Ooh, that looks good.
Okay. It's hot.
Mmm. That's really good.
Tell you what, log on to shootstraighttv.com. Check out all the adventures and the recipes, exciting things that are happening with the Schearer team. Also, check us out on Facebook. You too might like to make some hot soup for hunting season.
This is a family legacy, so making sure that this company continues at the level of an American icon. It's more than just products. It is a heartfelt desire to inspire confidence in people so that if they're out on an adventure in everyday life, they've got a trusted companion that they can depend on. When there's a family name behind it, you just got to pay attention.
Cutting edge technology, Conus has done it again.
The new M30 series is recommended by the National Tactical Officers Association.
They gave Conus perfect scores in performance, quality, and accuracy.
Designed for hunters and tactical shooters with a built-in level bubble for accurate long-range shooting.
All scopes have an engraved reticle system providing durability with that famous lifetime replacement warranty.
Ask your dealer for the Conus Pro M30s.
And shoot like a pro.
Conus,
what's your game?
Nailed her! Yes! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Nailed her! Awesome! Yeah. Let's go. Oh, yeah! Man, I just smoked my first mule deer doe. First bow kill. Man, this Bear Empire did the trick. Let's go, come on. Oh, let's give her a few minutes, then we'll go after it. Alright, we're down here by these lower hay bales. Slow down, slow down. She might have got up in this thick stuff. Everywhere we're oh yeah. Look, that's a big one. Oh yeah. Oh, you perfect. Oh, she is down. Oh, right there. That is awesome. Here, I'm gonna set my bow down. Right there. Man. Good job, Wyatt. My first bow kill. Awesome. That's a good mule deer doe. Mule deer doe. We got him.
How exciting is this?
This is so cool.
Your first animal with a bow.
It is.
Mule deer. Up here in Montana, you see, one thing about hunting out west is you have to help manage the wildlife. In a lot of places we hunt, sometimes the doe numbers will increase and you have to keep them in check. And so we love bow season because we can help get some of these does. Great eating deer.
Oh, definitely.
Now let's talk about the bow you used today.
This is the Bear Empire that you shot the grand opening at Cabela's, but I kind of took it over.
I know it. I got this from Bear, and I shot it the grand opening in Michigan at the ribbon cutting, and one shot got it. Walker's like, you know, Dad, that bow would probably fit me. Made a couple adjustments on it, and that's what's so cool. We could adjust it draw length with just taking out a couple of Allen screws. And he started practicing. He said, Dad, I'd really like to bow hunt. This is the first animal he's ever shot. Made an incredible shot on it, 30 yards. It didn't even go 100 yards.
It just looped right around and tumbled.
Now remember, take time with your family to enjoy God's great outdoors.
See you next week.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shoot Straight is brought to you by Cabela's, CVA, Power Belt, Buck Knives, Conus Optics, Realtree Camouflage, Night and Hail Game Calls, Ratchet Straps USA, Bitterroot Tool and Machine, Hodgdon Powder, Browning,
Additional products provided by Roper Apparel, High Drift Boats, Ashley Quarter Horse Ranch, Aaron Payne DDS, The Butcher Block, SKB Cases, Husky Liner, Hatchie Bottom Products, Stampede Products, Camp Chef, Atchison Taxidermy. Closed captioning provided by Butler Bags, the official sleeping bag of Shoot Straight TV.
My first hunt with Dad, chasing my first big buck mule deer, with bright orange vest and old wool cap. Hiking on tired legs, rifle slung across my back. There's one memory that still stands out above the rest. When Daddy looked me in the eyes and said, "Shoot straight, son, I know you can. I pray God will guide your hand. When your big chance comes around, push it away off